Man, listen, I got so many, like, this is a natural reaction. This is a natural reaction. This just tells you that, like, yo, I'm happy because Telltale is back and they're in their bag and they're doing what they gotta do. They're writing their asses off. They're writing their asses off. But at the same time, it's like, come on. You just gonna that? It's good to have y'all back, though. Let's get into decisions. It's good to have y'all back. Ooh, all right, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Well, before I say welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my crib, you know, because we sitting in my house and we make these videos. Welcome back to my crib, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of, what are we playing today? Mello, what are we about to play? I'm trying my best to try and get him to speak human. I'm just trying to like trick him into it because I know he can do it. I know he can do it. Back for another episode of The Expanse. This is gonna be episode 3 and the name of this episode is First Ones. I have no clue what that's about. I'm just gonna assume that we're continuing to find this treasure that we've been looking for and the pirates that have been chasing us. And oh, wait a second. You said you missed the first 2 episodes? Make sure you check those out. They are on the channel, link in the description or wherever YouTube puts the links if you want to check that out. And if you are new to the channel, and if you are recently new to the channel, I just want to thank you guys for coming on board and enjoying this story and this new Telltale adventure with us. But I don't have much else to say. I'm ready for episode 3. So with that being said, let's get into another episode. Almost forgot. Gotta protect your eyes. Almost forgot.
If you are receiving this message, it means you've found us at last. You've come, and with you comes the next great step in the evolution of humanity. We have been preparing for your arrival for years, perhaps centuries. We have been patient. We know you have much to teach us. If you can hear my voice, whoever you are, welcome home.
It just repeats after that.
Who was that?
The head of the station, presumably.
Wow, so they just dropped us right into it. So I think we're here. I think these are the coordinate location. The locations that the coordinates led us to.
Whoever he was, he's long gone now. Generations ago, millions of Earthers tried to set up mining stations in the belt. Some of them lasted. Some died off right away. And some of them, no one knows.
Still, a station this large, uncharted, and seemingly uninhabited? It's like nothing I've heard of.
What did the initial scans tell us?
None of the scanners penetrate past the first level, but there are no heat signatures, no activity except this broadcast. Looks clear.
Maybe. But we don't know who stashed it here. Or who else they might have told about it.
Not to mention, how the fuck are we gonna find it in there? The place is massive.
There was a line in the coordinates. Something about the first ones.
I'm instantly
What
immersed.
does that mean?
We'll know till we get inside.
They got me, this one.
Arlen, Rayan, stay on the ship. Be ready to burn hard if there's any activity on the radar.
Sure thing, boss man. Good hunting.
Maya and I will head inside and search around.
Look at them looking like everyone knows. Everyone knows. Why are they?
Cap! Be careful.
Okay, Khan. Salute. Me and Khan, we had an emotional breakthrough last episode. So now there's a mutual respect there. I like this. Telltale has a habit of usually episode 3. They'll do a lot of cliffhangers early on, but episode 3 is like where it really you kind of hit the peak of that plot, and it seems like they're not wasting any time here, which I like. Because there were a few moments in the first 2 episodes where it was like, all right, do we really need to be doing this right now? They're not wasting any time here, though. We're right in the mix. And I saw that little look the brothers gave each other when I decided to bring Maya along.
Exactly how old is this place?
Too old to be on any maps. Maybe 100 years?
Damn. This is fucking strange.
Let's search for the command center.
Found it. Over here.
I've never seen helmets this old. Crazy that people used to wear these into the vacuum.
An entire station, completely abandoned. I can't even imagine what could have happened here.
Maybe we'll find out. As long as it's on the way to finding the MK core.
The aux power is on these breaker points.
It is very odd that, like they said, this is a huge station. How could every single
The
person
sector
go
is now
missing?
powered. There are 3 total. Each should have its own control room like this.
3 sectors. I'll go ahead to find the control centers in each one. You keep scanning the servers for any leads.
Fine. Have the fun to yourself.
See what I'm talking about? Like, Maya,
I'll call you
relax,
once I
bro.
power up the next sector.
Like, relax. Yeah. Listen. This is gonna be the corniest joke ever, but Maya gotta be Martian, because that booty is out of this world.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
About
Alright, if
last
you just
night.
closed out the video,
Yeah, Cap.
I don't blame you.
Tell us
I don't
about
blame you.
last
That was terrible.
Which
That was
one of
terrible.
you made all those noises?
Here we
Sounded like a
go,
coyote
bruh.
stuck on a...
Ah, Falota! Get off this channel!
Here we go, bruh. Yeah, Maya is out of this world. God. Alright, let's go do what we gotta do. That's my girl. I'm drummer. That's my girl. I can talk about her like that. Who is that? Oh, it's a corpse.
The last one?
I leave this message having surrendered
mean?
this sector to the vacuum to preserve my body for what comes next. Trust Dalton. Trust the signal. We will live again. The last one. Yeah, this is starting to give kind of
Okay.
cultish vibes.
This group called itself the Cassiopeia Collective. Landed here in 2226. They were an unlicensed settler community from Earth.
What happened to them?
No clue. Nothing good, by the looks of it.
I think that's Maya controlling that, right? Connect the
If
junction
Cox was
boxes
right,
to power the
We're about to hit the greatest score a scavenger has ever come across.
That's what he said.
So, what do you plan to do with it? The money, I mean.
I'll head back to Ceres.
You want to go back to the station where there's a bounty on your head?
With this money, I can make the bounty disappear.
How? By going to war with Dawes?
By making him irrelevant. I'm going to build an OPA that actually helps Belters.
So even though I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into this Dawes person before the end of the game, it does sound like it also could be setting up a season 2 of this game, which I would like to see. I think what made Clementine's story so special was that our decisions kind of carried through season to season. You really can build up a love for a character that way, versus just one and done, you know? Because if there was only one season of Walking Dead, like, it was all about Lee. And then Clementine really became that hero in season 2.
Dead bodies. Many of them.
I'll head to the power. Then we can investigate it together.
And Drummer
Now you
has
wanna
that
include
potential.
me?
Drummer's a really dope
Fantastic.
character. Drummer's a very
So what
dope
about you?
character.
What are you going to do with your share?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Philota, you must have some idea. You could pick a station to settle in. Set up shop as an engineer.
I could. I'd miss flying around, though. Maybe I'll buy the Artemis off Khan. You can call me captain for a change.
Ah, this ship has had enough mutinies already. This feels like grave robbing. Even more so than usual.
I noticed that a second ago. This is
But
the
just
first
think
time
of
we
the
saw it,
historical
but it said
value.
Maya will remember.
These were some of the
that.
first
We
people to
haven't
try
seen
and
that
survive
too
out here.
often.
Does historical value pay well?
Beats me.
Did this just bring me right back to her? Oh no, this is another one. Yeah, this station is huge.
You weren't kidding. It's like a crypt. I thought Belters recycled their dead.
We do. We don't get to be sentimental. We use every ounce of every resource we have. It's how we survive.
So what do you think
That's
happened
crazy.
here?
Maybe the people here were abandoned and went mad. Who knows what else we might find?
Dear God.
And just a reminder, guys, so the Belters are people who lived out on the asteroid belt. So the further you were, as humanity left planet Earth, the further you are away. It's like you got to think, you know, even on Earth, we have so many different
There's no
cultures.
sign of the core
further
yet.
they got away
I'll check
from
the server
Earth,
here.
the more
Keep me
different
posted
they
on any
are.
more
So
excitement you find.
we have Martians, we have Earthers, we have Belters, and this is hundreds of years later. So humanity has really evolved to adapt to the different societies they lived in. So Maya is a Martian, but it sounds like Drummer is a Belter as well as the twins. So Belters, of course, the farther you're away from Earth, it makes sense that they have less resources, which would mean they had to recycle the dead, pretty much, which doesn't sound too crazy when, you know, you're living millions of miles away from, or hundreds of miles away from Earth.
So you're heading back to Ceres and leaving the Artemis without a captain?
I suppose that's true.
Damn. If I knew last night was a one-off, I would have gotten even less sleep.
I will miss you too.
Oh, for fuck's sake. At least call me a well-walla, or tell me how you can kick my Martian ass.
I will miss kicking your ass, well, Walla.
Need to power on the sector first.
These two go boo loving on the job, like. Is this the horror game? Like, what's going on? And I think, I think I probably said it in the first episode, but it's so ironic that Telltale did a decision-based game in space, when the next supermassive game, which is the Dark Pictures anthology, looks like it's gonna take place in space as well. But that one is gonna be, supermassive games are really like horror decision-based games. Not to throw a plug in there, but I have played pretty much all of them. Check them out if you are into those games. We did play through those series here on the channel as well.
Hey, with all this alone time you've given me, I've been thinking about something. Whatever this treasure is, the one thing we know is that it will change everything. No more scavenging, no more running.
That's the hope.
The thing is, I think if I had all the money in the world to do anything I wanted, it would be doing this. With you.
Damn, she's really feeling you, drummer. That's a wife right there. You gotta keep her.
Okay, not this exactly, but working with you to help build a better future for the belt. I want to be a part of it. If you'll have me, I mean.
Maya's trying to be a what? She said, I'm trying to spend the rest of my life with you. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, you can't let the good... See, and this is what I was saying earlier. Like, if it was a little fling, my intentions weren't pure with this. With Maya as drummer, I never would have went back to her cabin. But she's showing all the right signs. But it's just so tough, because it's like, I know this game is gonna... This game likes to giveth and then taketh away. So it's like, I just feel like it's gonna... The further in I go with Maya, the more heartbreaking that decision's gonna be when it's time to either let her go or if we lose her. But it's better to love than to never, I messed up the line. It's better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all, I guess.
I'd be lucky to have you. So would the OPA. As long as you're sure that's what you really want.
I want to be a part of something that matters. And I want to be with the only person who's ever made me feel like I matter too.
Hey, Maya. We did call her Maya the Rizzler. She's been rizzing up drummer since the last episode. Something's telling me, now that I'm thinking about it, something's telling me these people aren't dead. Like that we're gonna turn something on and they're gonna come back to life. Something's telling me that they're not dead and all those wrappings are just there to preserve them for when they come back. It's kind of creepy.
It would be beautiful if it wasn't filled with dead belters. That shape at the bottom, I recognize it from the coordinates.
That's promising. Let me check the server for this sector, then I'll meet you down there.
Now that I'm really liking the pacing now, though. This episode, I like this. I like this.
There must have been someone here.
This could have been episode 2. They could have gave us this episode 2 and really got us immersed in the story, but...
Coming down.
No, stay back. Try to get eyes.
Oh, hold on. Somebody took shots at me? Somebody's taking shots. The last one.
My name is Kamina Drummer.
Left.
I don't know who you are, but...
I know who you are! You're the pirate JP sent to take me out! Lousy in your scum!
Oh,
but
no,
you'll
this
never
is a
find
survivor.
that sample!
Maya,
I see him. He has you pinned down. I'll try to direct you from up here. Okay, he's coming up on the left.
Alright, let's get active. Let's get active.
Okay, he's flanking around to your left. You got
Good
him.
shot.
But I don't think he's down. I lost visual.
Maya!
Wait, he's charging. Your left now.
Press him, drummer. Press him, drummer. Press him, drummer. Yup. Ooh! Kill shot? I thought we was gonna at least try and take a hostage. Or at least talk to him. It was kill or be killed, though. It was kill or be killed. It was kill or be killed. I wonder who he was, though.
Wrist terminal broken. And he was running low on oxygen.
Oh, he was gonna die anyways.
The hypoxia must have made him disoriented. He seemed to confuse you for someone else. JP?
Shot old boy right in the face. We can't even recognize him.
This wrist terminal is too busted to search.
There's a hand terminal over there.
Wonder what this guy was doing down here.
Let's look around.
There's a message on here.
You stole something from me. Luckily for you, my desire to see it returned is greater than my desire for revenge. This will be your only chance. Say I was open to it. My partner has other ideas. We know. She's already contacted the UN and their Shinabi. Luckily,
Shinabi.
Some pirates got to them first. Pirates? Are they? Don't worry about them. Just send me your location and hold tight. However you deal with your partner, my men will clean it up. This is why I love Earthers.
So this man stole the MK core. Brought it out here with his partner.
His partner, who must be around here somewhere. Maybe they have the core.
I was gonna say earlier, like I think this really would have picked up the game a little bit more if this would have been episode 2. But when I step back and think about it, I think the character development we got in episode 2 really kind of set the stage for this episode here. Because now the characters, we're more immersed into each of the characters, so it feels like a lot more is on the line. Like, even that fight that Drummer was just in, you know, it really felt like, okay, it's kill or be killed right here. Like, so I'm enjoying the pacing. I'm enjoying the pacing.
Oh God. The first ones. They're all
children. It's a children's tomb.
They buried their children here first. Couldn't bear the thought of recycling them.
Then they couldn't bear the thought of being separated from them either. So here they are.
Here they are.
This is crazy.
Here.
What do you think happened?
Let's find out.
This must be the partner.
Guess they stashed it before they had their fight. It's not in here.
I have compiled evidence to show why this substance presents such a novel set of risks. I now truly believe we may be looking at an eschatological event. I thought I could deliver this sample to the right hands and develop an antidote, but I underestimated many things. All that matters is that I destroy the sample and pray the same will be done to the rest of this cursed substance.
Is it a virus? Confidential, do not duplicate. All individuals handling this information are required to protect it from unauthorized disclosure. Handling, storage, reproduction, and disposition of this attached document will be in accordance with applicable regulations. All right, let's immerse, y'all. Let's immerse. Experiment, single cellular testing. Research lead, Dr. Ray. Abstract. It's clear that the sample is encoded with instructions and that those instructions are unknown, perhaps unknowable. Exposure to human biomass seems to activate it, although exposure to other replication mechanisms have proven effective as well. Most attempts to break down the sample's molecular bonds, exposure to solvents, disinfectants, and freezing temperatures has failed. Exposure to extreme high heat has also shown some efficiency. Efficacy? Is that what that is? Efficacy? It's not efficiency. Experiment 1, cellular exposure. Test subjects, Belter, unknown origin. Duration of infection, 4 to 6 days. Fatal. This thing is a virus? What makes it so valuable then? Lead research, human testing, lead researcher, Dr. Strickland. Abstract. The sample is highly transmissible and with proper exposure maintains 100% infection rate. A greater amount of biomass is needed in order to further understand the sample's encoded instructions. Subject was exposed to sample via cotton swab. Symptoms began within 3 hours. Subject was moved to exam room 4. Subjects were exposed to sample via cotton swab, then immediately put through decontamination procedures. Subjects showed no symptoms. Immediate decontamination may be effective in the event of accidental exposure to staph. Subjects were hosed in exam room 4 with subject 1. Transmission began within hours. Subjects complained of disorientation, fever, and vomiting. After 4 days, chest and stomach pain were their primary symptoms, and subjects showed a pronounced aversion to the station's overhead lighting. Hibernation ensued shortly thereafter. So they were saying that the guy we just ran into was showing signs of disorientation.
The MK core
Maybe
isn't
he
a
was
treasure.
virus too?
It's a weapon.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. Something alive. And fucking dangerous.
That's kind of scary, you guys. That's kind of scary. Like, could you imagine a virus? Like, I know viruses can already be used as weapons, and not to get into the conspiracy bag, maybe it already has, and one that we recently encountered got out of control. But could you imagine a virus that was like a living organism that you could direct at your enemies and say, only infect this group of people, only infect that group of people? That's absolutely terrifying. How do you fight that? August 10th, I commence this diary for the benefit of future histories. I'm gonna skim through this, but I'll leave it on screen. So if you want to pause here and read this, so we can keep going. Notice discovery of the video. So that last line there, what research are they hiding? Would they be insane enough to develop it as a weapon? The data are clear. This thing can teach us so much about biology, but it isn't ours to control. So it's an organism that they
Looks
found.
like the scientist contacted the UNN, and they sent over the Urshinabi.
But they weren't able to stop the word from leaking out. So they stole the MK core and brought it here. But then our security guard turned on his partner and shot her?
Seems right.
So the MK core is some kind of organism.
I don't know. And neither do the scientists studying it.
And yet this company, is pouring endless amounts of money into it. They're willing to kill to keep it secret, and now they're running human tests.
Not humans.
That's crazy.
Belters. They don't even think of Belters as human. Fucking inners. They found a weapon they didn't understand, and they brought it out here to play with.
That's horrible.
It's nothing new. Just like Anderson Station, the Lagoon. Even these people, left out here to die. Just another chapter in the story.
Got something.
It's crazy. But like she said, they don't even consider them people, like, just because they live on the outer rim.
Ready? We found it.
And now we're going to destroy it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, drummer. I was thinking the same thing. I was about to say, could you imagine that was the whole episode right there? I wouldn't be mad at it, but I'd have been like, yo, 30 minutes, please, more, please, more. Like, Telltale is back. They're back. Telltale is back, bro. If you didn't get the memo, they're back.
We'll reach full burn in about a minute. What are you going to tell the others?
That we didn't have a choice. We can't sell a weapon like this, no matter how much money is involved.
Kamina, we do have a choice.
Maya.
Hear me out. Whatever this is, it could still be everything you need to help the belt. What if we kept it?
As a weapon? Or as a bargaining chip?
Call it what you want, but no one would mess with the OPA if they knew—
The OPA doesn't work that way. It's 100 factions with 1,000 goals. The OPA would tear itself apart over something like this.
Why are you so sure of that? You're talking like an inner.
I'm talking like someone who knows the OPA. Who knows men like Doss and what they do to stay in power.
But the belt may never get a chance like this again. You can't just take that away.
You don't get it. You may have bounced around in zero-G for a while, but you don't understand the belt.
Hey! What don't I understand?
Not Maya getting a little power hungry.
Belters always look for danger. Broken air filters, leaky reactors, anything that could mean danger. And this? It's a disaster waiting to happen.
You can't control it, Maya. That's the part she's looking over.
Not like a Martian, but like a Belter. From everything you've seen out here so far, how do you think this really ends for us?
Fuck.
I was about to say.
You're right.
For a second there, Maya was looking like she could have began her villain arc. Or maybe she still can. What if Maya turns on us?
Rayan, what are you doing?
I knew it. I could tell by the way they looked at each other.
Told you we couldn't trust her. Hand it over. Now! And that?
Arlen, listen to me. That is a death sentence. You'll never be able to unload it without getting killed in the process.
See, that's your issue. No faith in your crew. I already have a buyer on series.
It was a double
Damn it,
cross.
Arlen, you don't understand what you're doing.
You always think you know better than everyone else. That's how you always end up here, yeah?
I don't know what the fuck your plan is, but you can't just take over the ship and throw Drummer in the brig.
No brig. Airlock.
What do you mean? Just got to head back to Ceres and...
Tinsha! How long is the trip to Ceres? Huh? 2 weeks? 3?
Think about it, Rain. You're the only one that can stop him, bro.
Until we sell this thing, she'll be trying to take it back. Stubborn Owala. Never knows when she's lost.
Oh my god.
No, there has to be another way.
As long as she's on board, it's still her ship. You think Maya and Virgil will take orders from us while she's around? Even the fucking pilot likes her. No. It's the only way to finish this. Take her to the airlock.
Rain, step up. Now's the time. Step up, Rain. He can't even...
Trust me.
Thank you. You only standing on 2 legs because of me, bro. I feel like if I fight, I feel like either way something's gonna happen to Maya. But I honestly, like, not even, there's not much to think about. I trust him. Now, if I trust him. I have to trust him. I have to trust him. Because somebody was gonna die if I went out and fought. Somebody was going to die if I fought right there. As much as I would have liked to see and really get it shaking and take the chance of just beating Arlen flat out right there, somebody was gonna die, whether it was Rayan, Arlen, or Maya. And I trust Rayan enough to know that he's not gonna actually throw me in the airlock.
I'm sorry, Captain. For real. I wish I could stop Arlen.
Then let me. Give me the gun.
But Ratna's the only reason I'm alive. The only reason I got off Vesta.
You're gonna give me a helmet.
I can't let you hurt him, but I won't watch you die either.
It's a respectable move from Rayan. Is that Maya?
You can't stand to be apart from your girlfriend, can you?
He shot. See, I knew I should have fought him. He shot her anyways.
Bit my ear off. Would have clawed my eyes out next.
Wait, she isn't a part of this.
He's gonna see me with the helmet. Now I'm gonna have to choose. I should have freaking fought him, bro. I feel like Maya was gonna get shot either way.
We can make it to the station and send a distress signal. Hurry.
I'm the one with the bullet in me. You take it.
You'll be fine. We both will.
I can't. Stop.
We don't have time and I won't let you die.
Then what are you gonna
I
do,
would do
drummer?
anything to help the belt. And nobody can do more for the belt than you.
Wouldn't she instantly die in space? Wouldn't you like freeze and die instantly? Yeah, there's no way she survived.
Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. No! Come on.
Damn, Maya!
Maya, please. Maya. Oh, Maya.
Hey, listen, part of me is like, part of me wants to smile right now because Telltale is, they're back. They're in their bag, bruh. They are back. Part of me is sad right now because I wish I would have fought. I really wish I would have fought right there. But something's telling me that if I would have fought, she would have got shot anyways. I don't know how it would have played out. I don't know how it would have played out. Maybe I'll replay the game one day and find out, but part of me wishes I would have fought, man. But I feel like she would have got shot in the middle of the struggle anyways. I feel like that was an inevitable outcome. We'll see in decisions in a second. Damn, Maya? Come on, man. They just gonna kill Maya like that? One episode later, they just gonna kill Maya like that? Come on, bruh. They want to play this sad music like they just fell in love. They couldn't even let it sit for a whole episode. Man, listen, I got so many, like, this is a natural reaction. This is a natural reaction. This tells you that, like, yo, I'm happy because Telltale is back and they're in their bag and they're doing what they gotta do. They're writing their asses off. They're writing their asses off. But at the same time, it's like, come on. You just gonna kill my girl like that? It's good to have y'all back, though. Let's get into decisions. It's good to have y'all back. Oh my God. And I see it right there. Maya's fate. Do not tell me there's a version of this where Maya survives. Do not tell me there's a version of this where Maya survives and I fumbled Maya. Talking about last night. Drummer spoke to Maya about sleep. Prank revenge. Didn't get whatever. Yeah, we're gonna stay together. Horrified. Yeah. Prepare for the worst. 88% trusted Rayan. 88% trusted Rayan. Because I bet you most of us were thinking the same thing. Arlen has the gun on Maya. We rush Arlen, Maya gets shot. We probably beat Arlen right there, but Maya was gonna bleed out anyways. Wow, Maya could have survived. How? How do you save Maya? How do you save Maya, bruh? Maya was spaced with Drummer and died. Maya remained on the Artemis. How do you save Maya? There's no way, bro, that she just died, bro. There's no way Maya died, bro. Now, granted, we're gonna live with the decisions that we made, right? I'm not gonna go back because we're gonna play this organically as much as I would have wanted Maya to survive. But we are gonna see how to save Maya. I gotta see how to save Maya. I have to see this for myself. Cause that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, bro. They just gonna kill Maya like that? And I could have saved her? All right, so I did a little homework and it sounds like there was 3 things you had to do to save Maya and it was a predetermined result. So based on whether or not you did these 3 things prior, it would determine whether or not Ryan would fight to defend you and Maya. So I did 2 of the 3, and this is beyond me. I'm not gonna say it ruined the episode, but this is beyond me. The third one is just beyond me, right? The first thing you had to do, you had to save his leg, which we did. The other thing you had to do was you had to stop the brother from bullying him in the first episode, which we did. The third thing was you had to find the medicine in the first episode. So basically those 3 things, which you did in the first episode, it determines, because right before Arlen throws Maya into the lock, Rayan will decide whether or not he wants to fight and keep Maya from being thrown in there. But because we didn't find the medicine, which was an optional freaking choice, now Maya dies. Like, are you serious, bro? Outside of that, like, I'm not mad at Maya dying. I'm not mad at it. But the fact that we could have saved her and it wasn't like a 2 out of 3. Considering that the third thing that needed to be done was optional, why does it cost us a character is what I don't understand. But other than that, best episode so far. I think this is what the series needed. It got straight to the point. It wasn't a lot of whole bunch of extraness that we saw in the first. It got right to it. We learned about the MK core. We got into the emotions of Maya and Drummer. We had plot twists, developments, all that stuff, and a catalyst to bring us into the last 2 episodes. Unfortunately, we'll be doing it without Maya. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Definitely give me your feedback. Maybe if you saved Maya and you figured out how to save her, whatever it is that happened, let me know how your experience with this chapter went versus mine. Yeah, and I'm a little speechless, but hey, Telltale is back and they're doing their MFing thing. So if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you slap a like. If you're new, definitely subscribe. And I am enjoying this series and enjoying this with you guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And until then, peace out. Mello, you want to add anything? We're gonna get him to speak one day, y'all. Don't worry. Peace.